are live here in Richmond, Kentucky for the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. I'm Jamie Boggs here on WBON as we bring you loads of action today of high school basketball. First up, we have the Montgomery County Indians against the St. Mary's Vikings in our first round game. First of four. There will be games today at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 8 o'clock, and we are going to be here for all of the action. First up, we are going to have, also, Madison Southern is in the 4 o'clock game, and Madison Central is going to be in the 8 o'clock game. So we are going to have our local teams here in action, and we are going to have coverage all day long here on WBON TV. First up, the Montgomery County Indians come down from Mount Sterling. They come into the gym here at Madison Central with a record of 3-6. Most recently had a loss at home, a 1-point loss against Taft from Cincinnati, Ohio. The majority of their losses are very narrow. They have lost by 1 point, 2 points, 9, 1, and then a couple big ones to start the season. First two games of the season were Drake Crossing and Bryan Station, so certainly have seen some tough competition, so I don't think their record speaks to the talent on this team. St. Mary's coming all the way over from Paducah, coming from Western Kentucky with a record in 8-1. Winning big, winning basketball. Their only loss coming at Paducah Tillman. The rest of their wins have been pretty big. They beat Hickman County by 40. They beat Ballard Memorial by 20. Most recent win was against Carlisle County on Monday, and that was a 13-point victory. St. Mary's again 8-1. Montgomery County, the Indians will be starting out shooting on the basket to the right in the white jerseys. St. Mary's will be back out here in just a minute to warm up. But the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic is going to be happening today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Tomorrow evening, we will have coverage of the semifinal games on WBON. They will be at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. tomorrow, and then the championship game at 6:15 on Sunday afternoon. So we're going to have all those games in coverage here on WBON. Tomorrow earlier, there are some consolation bracket games. If you want to come out, watch some basketball live, go home, have a seat on the couch, and come back to WBON for the semifinal games tomorrow evening. The first ticket will be punched for that semifinal here starting in about 20 minutes with Montgomery County and St. Mary's. We're going to go ahead and take a 3-minute break and come back and break down the stats of both teams on WBON TV.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
We are about 17 and a half minutes from tip-off here at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. First round, first game, Montgomery County and St. Mary's will be facing off here early, and then the winner can stick around, see who they're going to play in the semis tomorrow evening. Madison Southern will be playing in our next game against Lincoln County, and then later on this evening, Madison Central will be facing off with Paul Lawrence Dunbar before Southwestern plays Bethel Tate from Ohio. So 4 great basketball games, coverage here all day on WBON TV. I'm Jamie Boggs. You will have Michael Watkins later. He's out somewhere right now celebrating his birthday. Hope you have a good time, Michael, and he will be here with you for the back half of this quadruple header at Madison Central. Start off talking about the St. Mary's Vikings over on the left side of your screen, and the black tops and blue bottoms warming up. Again, come in with a record of 8-1, having several convincing victories. What's interesting about this matchup and any matchup they have is this is a team out from Western Kentucky. Not a lot of common opponents as a lot of the other teams that are here from Madison County, Montgomery, and Lincoln County, and even Pulaski. So not a lot of common opponents, so it's tough to gauge their schedule. So we're just going to have to see firsthand how good this team may be. They are led in scoring by senior Luke Sims with 23 points per game, absolutely filling it up. Second on the team is an 8th grader, Griffin Mays, averaging nearly 13 points a game, big contributor there. Also freshman Andrew Puckett up there in the top scorers. So a good mix of senior leadership and new blood here for the Vikings. Brett Haas leads in rebounding, also a senior, scoring 10 points and averaging 7 boards a game. Rounding out the top 5 scorers would be Ashton Spur, another junior. So you have 2 seniors, a junior, a freshman, and an 8th grader, leading this team toward victory 7 times in their first 8 ball games. Over on the right, warming up in the blue bottoms and the white tops, is the Montgomery County Indians. Similarly, they have some youth in the lineup. Sophomore Tice Jarvis, the leading scorer on this team with 18.6 points a game, followed by freshman Andrew Terry, juniors Luke Fawns and Dawson Gentry, and then Isaiah Rowlett and Ethan Dunn following up after that. We don't have stats on their last 2 games, so those stats are only representative of their first 7 games. So their last 2 outings, which were a win over Central High School and a loss to Taft of Ohio, are not represented in those stat counts. Led in rebounding by Tice Jarvis as well with 7 points a game. This team likes to shoot the 3-point shot, attempted almost 200 of them on the season, shooting 29%. Looking across the floor, St. Mary's does not shoot as many, but they shoot a much higher percentage at 37% from three, which is good at any level of basketball, but again, not shooting as much volume there. Again, we're at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. I want to give a big thanks to our sponsors for allowing us to cover these athletes and these games during this holiday break. First, I want to thank Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Snow, wind, ice, and everything that comes with this time of year can permanently damage your roof. It pays to have someone on your side who won't take advantage of you and will make sure you get exactly what you need, like Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, and reach out for a free consultation. Also, big thanks to Davis and Powell Funeral Home. Nobody likes to talk about what happens to our loved ones. When our time has come at Davis and Powell Funeral Home, they'll work with you to plan ahead. You can take your time creating arrangements that best suit your needs and preferences, and all you have to do is fill out a form or meet with a member of our staff to put your plan in place. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life, and you can make changes at a later date if you wish. The City of Richmond sponsoring our coverage today. Stay connected to your city by liking the City of Richmond Community Information Facebook page. You can also visit richmond.ky.us to learn more about city ordinances, public information, and so much more. Also, big thanks to City Commissioner Mike Brewer. Mike was once again re-elected to be your city commissioner and wants to thank everyone who put their trust in him. Mike looks forward to working with other city officials in 2025 to help move our great city forward. It is a beautiful day in Richmond. Drove up from Berea to cover the games. It was very rainy and gross down there. Got here, sun was shining, basketballs a-bouncing, ready for a full day of basketball. This Allen Feldhouse Court is about to get its fair share of work in with a quadruple header starting at 2 p.m. here in about 12 minutes. 4 games in a row, and we will be here for them all on WBON TV. But first, we're going to take a 3-minute break and come back for more pre-game coverage on WBON TV.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Cars of Kentucky is a proud sponsor of Eastern Kentucky University Athletics. In Richmond, we bleed maroon. Go Colonels. And when you're ready for your next pre-owned automobile, swing on over to Cars of Kentucky. Cars of Kentucky has vehicles starting at $3,000 and up, so we literally have something for every budget. 356 Big Hill Avenue in Richmond, or check them out, carsofkentucky.com. Let's go Colonels!
Your vehicle's safety and integrity depend on its windows, which means a small crack can lead to big problems. Whether it's a repair or a replacement, the experts at Aero Auto Glass can have your car's windows looking like new in no time. With mobile service available in Lexington, Richmond, and surrounding areas, you can have your car serviced close to home. If you have damaged auto glass, call the professionals at Arrow Auto Glass, 866-975-4527.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
8.5 minutes till tip-off here at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. First of 4 games to take place here on WBON TV today. I'm Jamie Boggs. Got Aiden Mills producing and the famous Jacob Beck working our camera for us today. We got St. Mary's still out here warming up for the game, coming in with a record of 8-1, looking to go 9-1 and move to the semifinals of this tournament. This Holiday Classic, give you a full breakdown of what to expect today. We have Montgomery County St. Mary's tipping off here in about 7.5 minutes. Game 2 at 4 o'clock is Madison Southern Eagles against Lincoln County. Then we have at 6 o'clock Southwestern from down in Pulaski against Bethel Tate from Ohio. And then in the nightcap at 8 p.m., we have Madison Central against Paul Lawrence Dunbar. So those will be your 4 games here today, and we are going to have all of those here on WBON TV. Both teams have cleared the court for warm-ups, and it's a great tradition here to have these holiday tournaments. I looked at the schedules of all these teams, and they are all playing in 2 or 3 of them. It's a great time to get in a lot of basketball in a short amount of time. You don't want your players to get rusty during the break, so the best thing you can do is play a lot of games. So each of these teams are going to get at least 2 games in this weekend, 3-game guarantee, actually. We're going to take another 3-minute break for the national anthem and be back for tip-off on WBON TV.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Hall & Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Hall & Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Hall & Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay when Hall & Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond. Call 859-626-7695 for Hall & Sons Auto Care.
ABR Auto Recyclers in Richmond is buying your beat up and broke down cars. Have an old vehicle sitting around that you never got around to working on, or that old wreck in the backyard that you're sick of looking at? Call ABR Auto Recyclers at 859-369-5844. Not running? No problem. If you have an old vehicle, ABR Auto Recyclers wants to buy it. Get cash for your old car. ABR Auto Recyclers, 2294 Box Ankle Road in Richmond.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience. We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Code Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store. Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come. And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
And we're getting closer to tip-off here at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic on WBON TV. First, we have Montgomery County High School facing off against St. Mary's in our opener. 3 games for each team here. But you have to win to advance. If you don't win their first game, you advance to the consolation bracket. The first you can do, or the best you can do, is going to be for 5th place. If you do advance, those semifinal games are going to be here on WBON tomorrow evening starting at 6 p.m. And then the championship game as well as the other consolation finals will happen on Sunday starting at 1 p.m. with the 11th place game. And then moving forward to the championship game at 6:15 or so. A couple Madison County local teams in this tournament. Madison Southern will play at 4 o'clock against Lincoln County. Madison Central will face off later today as well against Paul Lawrence Dunbar. And we'll have all that coverage here as well. Here on WBON TV, 2 minutes till tip. Starting to fill in here. It's going to be a great day of basketball. Like I was saying before the break, this is a great time for teams to just put in a lot of work and get a lot of repetition. You're not really halfway through your season, but you're getting close to it. So you're learning some things about your team, and now's the time where you try out some of those tweaks, some of those fixes to see if you can move forward in getting better and getting yourself ready for tournament play. Yeah, like I said before, both of these teams have a lot of youth on their side. Both groups have freshmen in the leaderboards statistically for them. Both also have a couple juniors, and if you are St. Mary's, you have a couple seniors stepping in as well. St. Mary's coming in with a record of 8-1. Montgomery County 3-6 have faced very different schedules. So what I love about these is that Montgomery County has played largely teams in this area. I couldn't tell you where a single school is that St. Mary's has played. They're out in Paducah, and they have played a tough schedule, I'm sure, but I have no idea how good any of those teams are. They are 8-1 against them. What does that mean in comparison to what things look like over here? We're going to find out here pretty soon. St. Mary's led in scoring by senior Luke Sims. Next in line is freshman. Nope, it is 8th grader. Griffin Mays. And for Montgomery County, it is sophomore Tice Jarvis and freshman Andrew Terry leading the Indians as we await starting lineups here. Montgomery County will be in the all-white, and we'll start out shooting on the court to the right side of your screen. St. Mary's will be in all-black, and we'll start out shooting over on the left. A lot of people traveling here from far distances. For those of you who couldn't make it out, glad you're able to join us here on the air on WBON TV and all the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, streaming live wherever you find your favorite sports. And we will be here all day for continued coverage of this tournament. This is the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. The Vikings of St. Mary's. Love that mascot. Don't hear that one a lot around here.
Richmond Car and Truck Center, Cadillac starters.
Here are the starting lineups for both teams. Always interesting to watch one of these games on a neutral court. There's no home team. Well, there is a home team on the scoreboard, but this is not anybody's home court, so you're not going to have a special light show.
Number 3,
Griffin Mays starting for the Vikings. Second leading scorer on this team.
Number 5, Andrew Puckett.
Freshman Andrew Puckett.
At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Luke Sims.
Luke Sims, averaging nearly 23 points a game, the senior.
6'2" senior, number 13, Brett Hawes.
Brett Hawes, leading rebounder on the squad.
6'3" junior, number 32,
Ashton Spur rounding out the starting lineup here for the Vikings. The Vikings are coached by Chase Denson.
And now for the Indians.
Montgomery County, coached by Jason Mays.
Starting as forward, a 6'5" sophomore, number 1, Tice Jarvis.
Tice Jarvis, leading scorer, sophomore.
Forward, a 6'6" junior, number 3, Luke Vaughn.
Junior Luke Vaughn.
At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 12, Isaiah Rowlett.
Isaiah Rowlett.
At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 14, Dawson Gentry.
Junior Dawson Gentry.
And at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 20, Dane Clute.
Dane Clute getting the start today for the Indians, and we're all set to tip it off here for the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic here in Richmond, Kentucky. And I have 4 consecutive games for you here on WBON, so if you like watching high school hoops, you're going to want to stay tuned here with us all day long. Again, St. Mary's Vikings from Paducah, all in black. The Montgomery County Indians from Mount Sterling, all in white. And here we go, the tip-off of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. The tip's going to go out of bounds. And it is going to go to St. Mary's. Inbound pass to the 8th grader, Griffin Mays. Montgomery County, tight man-to-man. Looking for Sims, backdoor cut, gets it to him, saves it back in bounds. It's going to stay here for the Vikings. Really athletic play there by Sims. Really good defense by the Indians, playing a very tight man-to-man. Again, these teams, if you look at their records, have varied success this season, but the opponents have been so different. Puckett over to Haas. Backdoor cut into the corner. Sims takes a 3, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Clute. Deflected pass. Jarvis with it over in the corner. Jarvis back up tight. The Vikings of St. Mary's in a 1-2-2 zone. Montgomery County trying to wear him out. Stolen, knocked away by Sims, picked up by Mays. Blocked out of bounds by Clute. Really good job getting back defensively as Sims steals the cross-court pass to start the fast break, and the Vikings will inbound underneath their own basket. Mays inbound to Haas. Backdoor cut to Mays underneath, over to Sims in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound by Jarvis. Going to try to push it the whole way. Sims, it's between him and the basket and stops him. He misses the shot. Going to go out of bounds to the Vikings. Jarvis unable to get through Sims to the basket. A little full court pressure here from Montgomery County. Wide open underneath is Ashton Spur. Slipped behind the press defense there for 2. Early lead for the Vikings, 2-0. Clute over to Jarvis, who will take a 3 of his own. Air ball. Rebound stolen away by Spur, and Sims looks to push it. Jarvis on him. Sims getting to the paint, kicks back out. Haas drives All the way in, up, rims out, rebound by Jarvis. 3 ball, up, off front rim. Gentry gets his own rebound, drives in. Clute will take one. In and out, rebound by Mays. Both teams struggling to shoot from the outside early. Offensive foul called on Sims. He drives to the basket. First foul of the game. Certainly somebody the Vikings don't want to get in foul trouble, as Sims is the leading scorer of this team. Sophomore Tice Jarvis brings it up for the Indians. Gentry drives, puts it up in the lane, and it's good. 2-2 ball game. More of that full court pressure. Jarvis on Sims, leading scorer for each team, going head to head. Jarvis with a height advantage. Sims with a bit more experience and potentially a little more time in the weight room. Haas drives baseline over to Sims. Blocked, rebound by Jarvis. Knocked away. All on the floor, jump ball, and that's going to go to Montgomery County. Good hustle by all involved, just unable to bring that rebound and rein it in. Two ball game here, just over 5 minutes remaining at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. Tice Jarvis of Montgomery County across the timeline. Over to Gentry. He's double teamed in the corner. Cross-court pass picked off by Sims again. Gets it up to Haas. Decides to pull it back out. Spur back over to Sims. Gentry's on him. Drives baseline. Nothing there. Kicks back out to Haas. Cross-court pass to Mays. Going to reset the offense. Try to find a mismatch they want. Mays, an 8th grader, doing work. Back out to Sims. Drives baseline. Mays drives up, misses. Rebound by Spur, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here with St. Mary's. St. Mary's having a hard time boxing out underneath and bringing in those defensive rebounds as the Vikings doing well on the offensive glass. Sims for 3, short, rebound by Clute. And he's going to throw it out of bounds, trying to get it to Jarvis. Says he's fouled. No whistle down here. Coach Mays wants to have a word about it. Not going to change his mind, but now the Vikings have to inbound from the corner. Really weird place to have to throw it in from. Doesn't happen very often. He gets it into Haas. Hands off back to Mays. He's got Gentry on him. Haas bounce past the Spur. Cross to Sims. Trying to get some room. A lot more height down there for Montgomery than St. Mary's has. Haas. Pump fake goes up. No call. Going to stay here with the Vikings. Pretty physical game here so far for both teams. Only one foul called. Officials letting them play a little bit. Hopefully it stays that way all day. Makes for a more fun watch. Haas drives. Spin move. Up. Rebound knocked around. And Clute pulls it in. Looks to push it. Clute up to Rowlett. Rowlett. 3 in and out. Spur pushing it now. Hesitates. Gets into the paint. Back out to Sims. He hits the first 3 of the game. First 3 for either team. Both teams starting out really, really cold. 5-2 St. Mary's early. Jarvis takes one, and he will match it. Tice Jarvis there, both teams leading scorer, getting in on the action. Skylar Padden in for St. Mary's. Andrew Tate in for the Indians of Montgomery County. 5-5 ball game. Mays handling the point guard responsibilities. 8th grader playing for St. Mary's. Puckett over to Sims. Got Jarvis on him. He drives and kicks. Back over to Puckett. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to the Indians as St. Mary's drops back in their zone. First of 4 games here at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic in Richmond, Kentucky. St. Mary's facing off against Montgomery County in a tight one so far. Cross-court pass through the hands of Rowlett and is going to go to the Vikings. Both teams looking a bit rusty here early on. A lot of turnovers, very few made shots. I imagine on Christmas break, getting up to play a 2 o'clock game is not what the teenage body is meant for. They like to sleep all day. I can't blame them. They're here playing ball now. Haas on the block, turnaround jumper, rims in. His first bucket of the game.
Basket by Haas.
Jarvis at the volleyball line, thought about it. Cross-court pass to Gentry. Back to Jarvis. Back to Gentry, and he'll take it. Off rim, rebound, battle. We're going to call it jump, and that's going to go to the Vikings, I believe. I think both teams wanted a foul there on the rebound. Neither gets their wish. Mays drives against Gentry. Spin move, goes up and through contact, nearly makes it. Gentry with the rebound, looking underneath, nothing there. Montgomery looking to capitalize in transition, but St. Mary's able to set up their zone, get it down into the post. Turnaround jumper. Put back jam by Jarvis. What a play by Jarvis. He's got 5 fawns, misses the runner, and Jarvis cleans it up, but Hans comes back and nails a 3. Gentry back over to Jarvis, drives, kicks out. Gentry will barely miss that one. Good offensive rebound underneath by Andrew Tate. That's going to be the first foul on Brett Haas.
Number 13, Haas. At the line for the Indians, number 22, Terry.
First free throw up and good for Tate, his first bucket of the game.
Number 40, Lane Fearon.
Fantastic offensive rebound earlier as
William O'Neal.
Tyus Jarvis jammed it back home with one hand. Second into those free throws are good. 10-9 ball game. Gentry with a hold before they even got the ball inbounds. It's going to be his first foul. 10-9 ball game. St. Mary's leads. Montgomery County with a little bit of pressure here on the defensive side. Sims drives baseline, kicks back out to Mays. Fearon on the ground into the game for the Vikings. Sims drives, kicks back out. William O'Neal also in the game for St. Mary's. They look to hold for the last shot. 16 seconds left here in the first. The 8th grader, Mays at midcourt. 10 on the clock. Starts to go to work, crossover. Spins into the lane, kicks back to Sims. He's got 5 seconds. 3, 2, takes a 3 in traffic. No good, bounces out of bounds. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 10-9, St. Mary's leaves Montgomery County. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back right here on WBON TV.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
About to start the second quarter here at the Madison Central Basketball Holiday Classic. 10-9 St. Mary's Vikings with a lead over the Montgomery County Indians in what was a very back-and-forth first quarter. One big play really stood out of nowhere, if we can show that replay. Tice Jarvis on an offensive board after a fairly slow go on the other end is going to come down and get the offensive rebound with one hand and slam it in. Get that replay here in a second. Inbound to Jarvis in the backcourt for the Indians. Here comes that replay. Off the rebound, one arm. What a dunk. Fawns with the bucket there for Montgomery County. 11-10. Get their first lead of the game. Ball knocked away and stolen, and Gentry's not got numbers. He don't care. He's going to go up. That's going to be a foul on Mays, his first. Gentry's going to go to the line. 7.5 to play here in the second. Again, the first of 4 games here on WBON TV. Going to be a lot of basketball coming your way today. Gentry free throw, up and good. So is the second. 13-10, biggest lead of the game so far for the Indians of Montgomery County. Oz hands off to Sims for the Vikings. Back over to Mays, looks off at 3, gets into the paint. Runner, the 8th grader, gets a bucket, his first of the game. Jarvis mishandles the pass out of bounds, trying to get it to Gentry in the corner. Mays over to Haas. Hands off to Sims. Back to Haas. Working a 3-man offense down here, and Sims takes a 3. In and out. He has made one of those, struggling to find consistency so far. Over to Gentry. Gets away from that double team. Tice Jarvis over in the corner. Back to Jarvis. Looking into the paint. 3 ball, no good. Put back rebound, no good. That 3 attempted by Fawns. Rebound by Andrew Terry. I think he's going to go to the line for 2. Padden's first foul.
For the Indians, number 22, Terry, shooting 2.
Puckett back in the game for the Vikings. Montgomery County perfect from the charity stripe thus far. And they continue to be 15-12. Montgomery County leads St. Mary's. Still in the beginning of the second quarter here. Mays drives, runner off the glass, no good. Another rebound by Terry. Pushing it himself, gets it over to Jarvis. Euro step into the lane, leads to a bucket. He leads all scorers with 7. Sims drives past Jarvis, pump fake, kicks it over to Haas. Cross-court pass to O'Neal. Back to Sims. Pump fake, no good, gets his own rebound. Underneath to Puckett, misses lay in. Another rebound by Terry. 3 ball, no good. Rebound, and Fawns can't hang on to it. That's going to go to St. Mary's. St. Mary's really getting good penetration into the lane, getting good position as Spur checks back in for them. And Mays heads to the locker room. But getting where they want to position-wise, but the height of this Montgomery County team just giving them fits once they do get inside. Nice backdoor cut bucket there for Puckett. Cross-court pass to Terry. Over to Gentry. Bonds back out to Jarvis. Back to Terry. Spin move. Up and through contact, and it's good, and he's got 6. Sims, the leading scorer of this team, trying to make something happen. Up and under. Gets it to go. He's got 5 now. And the lead's cut back to 3. Back and forth. Both teams able to find baskets when they need them. Gentry with the jumper. No good. Rebound by Sims. Gets it up court to O'Neal. Pump fake. Can't get it to go. Jarvis with a rebound up to Gentry, and he's going to try to push it and make something happen. Doesn't have numbers. Gets into the corner. Terry back to Jarvis. Wide open 3 ball. No good. Rebound knocked around. Gathered by Rowlett. He's going to go to the line for 2. Foul there called on Spur.
At the line for the Indians, number 12, Isaiah Rose.
Off back rim. Free throw no good. Back end of it, also no good. Rebound by Padden, or by O'Neal. Foul's going to be called there, and Rowlett on the rebound. We'll see the shooter often called for that. Clute back in for Montgomery County. Give Rowlett a break. Sims across the timeline, met by Jarvis. Puckett loses it. It's going to stay here with the Vikings. 4 minutes to play till the half. 19-16. Montgomery County leads. St. Mary's gets it in to Spur. Back out to Hawes, over to Sims. Kicks it back out. Puckett pump fake. Back out to Sims in the corner. Back out to Hawes to reset the offense. Again, just having a hard time getting looks over the long reaching arms of Montgomery County. Nice pass underneath. Spur makes it. Make it a 1-point game. Underneath to Fawn. He stepped on the line. That's going to go back to St. Mary's. Saw some full court pressure earlier from the Indians. They have backed off of that after giving up a couple transition buckets. Sims spin move, loses it. Fawns gets it. They're going to call another foul there. On Sims. That's his second. Again, the leading scorer on this team. Second foul midway through the second quarter. We'll see if they leave him in the ball game. Back in their 1-2-2 zone. Back up Jarvis. Drives into the paint. Runner. Off back rim. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds to St. Mary. Still a 1-point game as Montgomery County leads 19-18. 3 minutes left to play before the half. Mays comes back from the locker room looking to check in for the Vikings. Sims will take another 3. That one's good. Says if you are going to pull me out, I'm going to put some points on the board before that happens, and St. Mary's with the lead. Jarvis in the quarter to Gentry. Air ball. Rebound by Clute. Out to Fawns, off back rim. Rebound. See, rebound by Gentry, and they're going to call him for a foul on the rebound there. It's going to be his second foul as well. Sims staying in the game. Mays checking in. Rowley back in for Montgomery County. As both teams bring in a little bit of fresh legs. Ball stolen by Fawns, who jams it home on the other end. Jumped in the passing lane, took it all the way the other way for the flush. Puckett loses it, gets it back. Sims, pump fake, drives into the lane, goes up strong, gets the lay-in. He now leads all scorers with 10. Jarvis into Terry in the paint, kicks it back out. Really good contest there by Sims. Jarvis with the rebound. Runs into contact. Rebound knocked around before Haas comes up with it. Mays up to Haas. Underneath to Puckett, who misses the lay-in. Rebound back to Montgomery County. Jarvis looking to the post. Terry with spur on him. Got a height advantage there, as Montgomery County does pretty much everywhere on the floor. Jarvis for three. Off back rim. Rebound underneath by Fawns. Up and under, no good. I believe that's going to go against Clute. And Padden back in.
Checking in for the Vikings.
Clute. Correction there. Padden back in for St. Mary's. Gentry in for Montgomery County. 2-point lead for the Vikings. Neither team able to pull away for more than a 2 or 3 point lead here in the first half. 1 minute remaining. Mays, the eighth grader, spin move in the paint, goes up and smooth with it. Pushes the lead to 4. Biggest lead of the game for either team. Under a minute left. We'll see how long Jarvis is willing to hold it. Looks like they are going to run their offense. Going to call that foul on Haas, trying to get through a screen. Vikings coach wanted that to go against Terry on the screen, but they are in the bonus, so that's going to be 2 free throws for Terry. In case you missed the last year of high school basketball, new bonus rules are once you get to 5 fouls in a quarter, it is automatically a double bonus for a team. No more of that 1-and-1 business, as Terry knocks down another free throw to give him 7 points. Clute back in as well. Both free throws good. Cuts the lead back to 2. 25-23. St. Mary's leads, maybe holding for a last shot. Mays with Jarvis on him in the corner. Telling the help to go away, nearly makes Jarvis stumble, and here comes the double team. Cross course to O'Neal. Mays drives, knocked out of bounds by Terry. We're going to have 11 ticks left. Montgomery County has done well with their aggressive defense, almost cost them there. 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here and thank our sponsors one more time for allowing us to bring this action your way. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Snow, wind, ice, and everything that comes with it this time of year can permanently damage your roof. It pays to have someone on your side who won't take advantage of you and will make sure you get exactly what you need, like Kentucky Roof Works on social and Restoration on social media, and reach out for a free consultation. Big thanks to Davis and Powell Funeral Home. Nobody likes to talk about what happens to our loved ones when that time has come. at Davis & Powell Funeral Home. They'll work with you to plan ahead. You can take your time, create your arrangements that best suit your needs and preferences, and all you have to do is fill out a form or meet with a member of their staff to put your plan in place. Anybody can create a plan at any stage of their life, and you can make changes at a later date if you wish. City of Richmond also a sponsor. Stay connected to your city by liking the City of Richmond Community Information Facebook page. You can go to richmond.ky.us to learn more about ordinances, public information, and so much more. Last but not least, City Commissioner Mike Brewer. Mike was once again re-elected to be your city commissioner and wants to thank everyone who put their trust in him. Mike looks forward to working with other officials in 2025 to help move our great city forward. Again, that coverage is going to bring you 7 basketball games in this 8-team tournament, and we're 8 seconds to the first half of the first game. Haas takes a 3, knocked out of bounds by Clutie. Punches it off the back door, and they're going to have 4 to shoot here. St. Mary's leads by 2, looking to add to that before they go in for the halftime break. Mays to inbound from the corner. Gets it into Sims, drives baseline, goes through contact, loses it. They're going to call a reach and foul on Terry, and that's going to send Sims to the line for 2 with just over a second left.
At the line.
Crowd not liking that call. Sims free throws up and good.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 40, Lane Ferris.
Lane Farron in for the Vikings to close out the half. Don't want to give up an easy rebound here as the second free throw is no good. Terry gets the rebound, heaves it full court, and it is short, and that's going to take us to the half. 26-23. St. Mary's leads Montgomery County in the first game of this Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. We are going to take a 3-minute break and come back for halftime stats here on WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It is halftime here at the first game of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic here on WBON TV. Montgomery County Indians trail the St. Mary's Vikings 26-23 at the half in a back-and-forth ball game. The biggest lead either way was 4 points. Very physical game so far. Both teams finally finding some ways to score there down the stretch. The Indians led in scoring by Andrew Terry, who has come in and hit 6 free throws for the majority of his points. Also has 6 rebounds. Tice Jarvis has 7 points and 6 rebounds. One of those was a putback jam for the ages. Also putting up points for the Indians are Luke Fawns with 4 and Dawson Gentry with 4. Some highlights of the first half of some of the buckets here. You just saw Luke Sims of St. Mary's hit a 3, and then Tice Jarvis right back at him. Jarvis, here's the big dunk I was talking about, put back jam out of nowhere. Luke Sims leading all scorers at the half with 11. Is 2 for 7 from 3. Normally you can tell just by the way his confidence in shooting, that percentage is likely much higher and will likely grow as the half continues. Also putting up points for the Vikings, Brett Hawes with 5, Ashton Spur with 4, Griffin Mays with 4, and Andrew Puckett with 2. Leading rebounder for the Vikings is Ashton Spur with 4, and that's where the big difference has come in this game is on the glass. Despite their height advantage on both ends, nearly even in rebounding. And offensive rebounding, believe it or not, has kept St. Mary's in this ball game thus far. Montgomery County getting to the line quite a bit. 8 of their points coming from the free throw line. As you'll see in those highlights, a lot of the buckets from St. Mary's coming from the outside. They're having a lot of trouble scoring inside against the length of the Montgomery County Indians. See some teams out here warming up. That is St. Mary's down the right. Madison Southern warming up down there on the left. As we used to say on the playground, they got next at 4 p.m. against Lincoln County. Going to have all 4 ball games of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic here on WBON TV. Should be an exciting second half here. Then Madison Southern, then Southwestern plays Bethune-Tate from Ohio before Madison Central comes back for the last game of the evening to take on Paul Lawrence Dunbar. And we are going to be here for all of it. For now, we're going to take another 3-minute break and come back for that tip-off of the second half right here on WBON TV.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Pruitt Pruitt & Sons auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Cars of Kentucky is a proud sponsor of Eastern Kentucky University Athletics. In Richmond, we bleed maroon. Go Colonels. And when you're ready for your next pre-owned automobile, swing on over to Cars of Kentucky. Cars of Kentucky has vehicles starting at $3,000 and up, so we literally have something for every budget. 356 Big Hill Avenue in Richmond, or check them out, carsofkentucky.com. Let's go Colonels!
Your vehicle's safety and integrity depend on its windows, which means a small crack can lead to big problems. Whether it's a repair or a replacement, the experts at Aero Auto Glass can have your car's windows looking like new in no time. With mobile service available in Lexington, Richmond, and surrounding areas, you can have your car serviced close to home. If you have damaged auto glass, call the professionals at Aero Auto Glass, 866-975-4527.
Getting ready for the second half of action here on WBON-TV and the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic as the St. Mary's Vikings lead the Montgomery County Indians 26-23 after one half of play. Exciting first half to watch as both teams going in to make those halftime adjustments and hoping to get back into it here. For the game, Montgomery County shooting 1 of 15 from 3 for 6.7%. You can't imagine that continues. Everything in the universe tries for equilibrium. Everything's going to come back to its average, and they average about 29.7% from 3, so expect that to come up. St. Mary's only attempting 8. And making 3 of them for 37.5, which is right at their season average. So we'll see the adjustments that are made. Looking early here like Montgomery County in a zone look. Mays, the free throw line to Haas, back to Mays, an 8th grader. One of the leading scorers on this St. Mary's team. On ball screen by Haas. 1-3-1 zone look. Maybe a matchup zone look as they are man-to-man when they need to. Rebound there by Fawns up to Tice Jarvis. Is it the only 3 for Montgomery County? Gentry drives baseline. Kicks back out. It's stolen by Mays, who looks to push it. Gets it up to Puckett. He's going to take it himself. Pump fake. Blocked out of bounds by Jarvis. And it's going to stay with the Vikings underneath their own basket. That length of Montgomery County continuing to cause issues. You had 3-on-1 down there and couldn't get the bucket. Great defense there by Jarvis. Certainly a man-to-man defense now. Great look there by Mays to get to Haas underneath. Misses the lay-in after the no call. They're going to keep it here with the Vikings. Going to say it hit out of bounds, I guess, before Spur grabbed it. Mays to inbound, gets it to Puckett. Fights through a screen as Gentry chases him. Mays for 3. Just rims out. Clutie with the rebound over to Jarvis. Montgomery County kicks it over to Gentry for 3. Off back rim, still can't hit one. Rebound knocked around. Jarvis comes up with it, gets it over to Clutie, back to Jarvis. 1-2-2 zone by St. Mary's. Clutie looks into the paint, cross-court pass to Gentry, back to Jarvis, back to Clutie. Jarvis into Fawns. Back across to Gentry. He'll take another. Off back rim. Rebound fought for. They're going to send that to the Vikings and say that it was touched last by Rowlett there. Montgomery County fans wanted the foul. No dice. As Mays with it across the timeline. Baseline, back to Mays, who has to chase it down, saves it back from going half court. Sims with it, and Jarvis on him, crosses over, spin move, loses it. Jarvis looks to push it, crossover, spin move into the lane. Foul going to be called there on Mays. Didn't love the call. That is his second foul. It's going to be on the ground. First foul for either team here in the second half. 26-23, no buckets here in the first 2 minutes of this third quarter. Montgomery County is not getting the outside to go down. There, Gentry finally gets one to go. And he's up to 7 points. That's his third attempt of the half. He was 0 for 5 in the third quarter, so 1 for 8. Foul there called on Clutie. It's going to send Mays to the line. Clutie's second foul. After Gentry tied the ball game. Griffin Mays going to the line. Nope, that's Puckett going to the line. First one is up and good. That's his first free throw attempt of the game. Vikings only got 2 free throws that entire first half. He's 1 of 2. Give his team a 1-point lead. Jarvis over to Gentry. Cross court to Clutie. To Fawns in the paint. Turn around, one hand, no good. Rebound by Puckett. Knocked out of bounds. Going to go to St. Mary's. They have a 1-point lead with 5:20 left here in this third quarter. Mays right behind the half-court line by Gentry. On-ball screen by Sims, hoping to get a switch there, and they do. Sims looks off the three. He gets into the paint. No Jarvis underneath that time, so he gets the shot off, and he's going to go to the line for 2, and I believe that's another one on Clutie. He's going to be his third, his second foul here in the third quarter. Terry's going to come back into the game. Terry leading the team in points and rebounds in the first quarter. Sims now 2 for 3 from the free throw line for the game. Terry made a massive impact off the bench there in the first half. That free throw's good as well. The lead is back 2-3 as Gentry looks to tie it up. No go. Rebound by Hawes. Up to Puckett. No go. Spur gets the rebound and puts it back in. Really heads up play by him. Biggest lead of the game. 5-point lead here for the Vikings. Jarvis over to Rowlett. Back to Jarvis. Gentry drives. Rowlett will take the corner 3. Every piece of the rim before it falls in. His first bucket of the game to cut into that 5-point lead. 31-29 Vipers. Mays on the wing. Puckett cuts, knocked away by Rowlett, picked up by Terry. Looking to push it the other way. Kicks over to Gentry. DeFons drives baseline. Misses the lay-in. Good defense there by Sims just to be a presence and knock him off balance. Mays, pull-up 3, in and out. Rebound by Terry. Continues to own the glass on both ends. Over to Jarvis. To Terry. Rowlett. Jarvis. Good ball movement here. Knocked away. Stolen by Hawes. They got numbers. Over to Sims, who goes up strong with the left, and it's good. Sims with 15. Lead back up to 4. For the Vipers of St. Mary's over the Montgomery County Indians. Indians just having a hard time finding the bottom of the net. Rebound by Gentry. Back out to Fawns, over to Rowlett, who hit his last three. Over to Gentry. Underneath to Jarvis. Really good look there by Gentry. Great pass. And Jarvis is going to go to the line for two. That foul is going to be called on Spur.
Number 32, Spur. At the line for the Indians, number 1, Jarvis.
Jarvis did not attempt a free throw in the first half. Off back rim for his first attempt here. Padden in for Spur here for the Vipers. Jarvis trying to make it a one-possession game. In and out. Good box out there by Puckett. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Sims drives, kicks out to the corner. Backdoor cut by Hawes. Kicks over the corner. Padden for three. And that was Puckett. Puckett for three from Padden. And it's good. The lead continues to grow for the Vikings. Gentry over to Rowlett. Fawns for three. Foul called there on Padden. I think he's going to shoot 3 free throws. He is. Padden's second foul. Nobody in the bonus yet, but Fawns is going to go to the free throw line for the first time here tonight. Today, I suppose. First one's up and good.
Checking in for the Vikings.
They're waiting for the for another free throw before they sub out. Off front rim.
Checking in for the Vikings. Number 12, William O'Neal.
Got 2 of 3 there. Little full court pressure here from Montgomery County as they now trail by 5. On to 2 of 3 free throws. Sims with it on the edge. Corner 2, I believe. Rebound by Jarvis. Looking to push it. Got Terry on his left. Jarvis goes up and through the lane. Contact, no call. Gets a rebound, goes back up. Misses it. Another foul, and Jarvis going back to the line. Foul called there on O'Neal.
At the line, the Indians, number 1, Tice Jarvis.
Tice Jarvis missed his first 2 free throws. In and out. Cannot get a break there. Five-point lead for the Vikings. He gets one to go. He's got 8. Full court pressure here. 36-32. Gets it inbound to Sims. Tice Jarvis on him. He loses it to Jarvis. Fouled in the backcourt. They're going to call that, I think, going to go on Sims. His third. Sims leading all scorers with 15. And that's going to send Jarvis to the line. Again, no more of that 1-and-1 business. He's going to get 2 this time. High school players in Kentucky can henceforth rest on the first one. Free throw up and good for Jarvis. Cuts the lead to 3, looks to make it 2, and he does, and he's got 10. More full court pressure here. Trailing by as many as 7. The lead's now down to 2. Double team at half court on Sims. Over to Puckett, back to Sims. 2 minutes left here. They got the switch, and Sims kicks it out into the corner to Padden. Padden looks to drive. Foul called on Rowlett. put his hands on him, I think.
The Indians, number 12.
Anytime you extend the hands, you're usually going to blow the whistle there. No bonus yet, though. Mays back in for St. Mary's. Mays to inbound to Haas. Backdoor cut by Sims, knocked away by Terry. Great heads-up play by Terry there. Roll it to Gentry. Back out to Jarvis. Terry in the corner for three. He's doing it all, folks. And they take the lead after trailing by as many as 7. O'Neal got behind everybody, but Rowlett showed up and eliminated the lay-in. Jarvis looking for three to bust it wide open off front rim, gets his own rebound. Gentry takes it. Rebound knocked around. Terry comes up with it, up and good. Oh, he misses it. Big break there for St. Mary's as Montgomery County had 3 possessions there. Terry on Mays. Crosses him up, gets into the paint, goes up. Nice move by Mays. Let's get to the bucket. They take the lead back and forth. Cross-court pass to Gentry. Good close out there by Hawes, and he gets the rebound. Looks up at the clock, and he's got time. Pump fake to get Jarvis over him, but he still knocks it away. Great defense there by Tice Jarvis. Gentry over to Terry. And one after he sinks the three-pointer. The old-fashioned way to get a 4-point play. Terry really stepping up in this game, doing big things, got 14 points. I have to imagine he's in double-double territory. The freshman averaging 11.3 points a game. And today he's already got 15. More full-court pressure, 3-point lead, 10-point swing here in the third quarter. Mays across the timeline, looking to get rid of it. Gets it to Sims, 4 to play, 3, 2, goes up with it off the glass, and it's in to make it a 1-point game at the end of the third. 41-40, Montgomery County leads. Back after 1 minute here on WBON TV.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
8 minutes left to play in the opening game of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic here in Richmond, Kentucky. I'm Jamie Boggs on WBON TV. The Montgomery County Indians lead by 1 over the St. Mary's Vikings after trailing by as many as 7 in the third quarter, applying some full court pressure, crashing the glass, and using their length to their advantage in this back and forth affair. Tice Jarvis gets it over to Terry, who's had a huge game. Jarvis, alley-oop to Terry. He can't close it out, but he can put it back up, and he's got 17 to push the lead back to 3. Sims across the timeline. Man-to-man look here from Montgomery County. Have backed off the full court pressure. It over to Mays. Got Spur underneath. Hawes over to Sims. Back to Puckett. Hawes is going to drive all the way in. Bounce pass underneath to Spur. Back to Mays. Really good ball movement here from the Vipers as Sims is blocked going up. They're going to call that a goaltend. Let's take a look at that replay. They're going to say he got it on the way down or after it hit the backboard. From my point of view, at live speed, it looked like he hit it on its way up. Gentry into Terry, back over to Jarvis, who will take a three. It's good to extend the lead. (46-42). Haas hands off to Sims. Haas underneath. Can't make it. Another rebound by Terry. Having a great game up to Jarvis. They got numbers. Gentry jumps up and down. That's going to be a turnover. Going to go back to the Vipers. Vipers, again, led by as many as 7 in the third quarter. Having trouble finding ways to score here. A bit overwhelmed, I think, by the length of this Montgomery County team. Haas with it on the baseline into Sims. He goes up strong. Jarvis with the rebound. Can't get it over Jarvis and hit where he wanted on the glass. Terry for three. No good. Knock back to Jarvis, who will take one. He ain't missing. He's got 16 now, as the largest lead for St. Mary's has now been matched by Montgomery with under 6 minutes to play. Mays at midcourt with Gentry on him. Sims screen stolen by Jarvis. He's got a breakaway. Let's see what he has for us. Big jam for two. That's going to push the lead to 9. We're going to stay here during this timeout. Give a big thanks to our sponsors who are allowing us to cover this entire tournament for you. You can get a graphic up there of our sponsors. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Snow, wind, ice, and everything that comes with that time of year can permanently damage your roof. It pays to have someone on your side who won't take advantage of you and will make sure you get exactly what you need. Like Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, reach out for a free consultation. Davis and Powell Funeral Home. Nobody likes to talk about what happens to our loved ones when that time has come at Davis and Powell Funeral Home. They'll work with you to plan ahead. Take your time. Create your arrangements that best suit your needs and preferences. You can fill out a form or meet with a member of their staff to put your plan in place. Anybody can create a plan, no matter what stage of your life you're in. You make changes later if you wish. City of Richmond. Stay connected to your city by liking the City of Richmond Community Information Facebook page. You can also visit richmond.ky.us to learn more about city ordinances, public information, and so much more. Last but not least, big thanks to City Commissioner Mike Brewer. Mike is once again reelected to be your city commissioner and wants to thank everyone who put their trust in him. Mike looks forward to working with city officials in 2025 to help move our great city forward. Again, this is the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic, and we are going to be here for all 7 games of this tournament, and this is just the first. Been a great back and forth game. 9-point lead for Montgomery County is the biggest lead of the game so far. As St. Mary's having a really hard time getting around the length of this Montgomery County team. Puckett goes up and one with a foul on Terry. Big bucket when they needed it by Puckett.
Basket by Puckett. Foul on the Indians, number 22, Terry.
Terry's second foul. Nobody really in foul trouble. Dane Clutie from Montgomery County with 3. Luke Sims with 3. Puckett's free throw's good. He's up to 9. And the deficit is 6. Can they get a stop to capitalize on that bucket? Jarvis has hit his last 2 threes. Will he pull again? Terry over to Fawns. And he's going to make one. He's up to 9 points on the day. Get back to a 9-point lead. Hawes at the free throw line. Everybody clears out. Gets it over to Puckett. Over to Mays. Gentry on him. Mays pull-up jumper short. Rebound by Gentry. Jarvis is looking to push it underneath to roll it. Terry's going to get fouled on the ground. It's going to stay down here. Foul's going to be called on Mays. Now he has 3.
Foul on the Indians, number 3, Luke Vaughn.
Indians to inbound underneath their own basket. In and out 3. Rebound by Sims. Sims all the way to the bucket, up and good against Gentry. Anytime Sims has found himself without Tice Jarvis around him, he has found a way to get a bucket. Jarvis has done a great job on him when he's been able to contain him, though. Fawns with another 3. Misses nearly everything. The lead is 7. St. Mary's basketball. Can they cut into the lead? Hawes drives. Looks to pass underneath. Out to Puckett. Spin move underneath to Spur. Turn around with the left. Off back rim. Rebound by Jarvis. Jarvis at the volleyball line into Terry. He's going to go up and get a bucket of his own. It's the Terry and Jarvis show here from Montgomery County as the lead's back up to 9. Matching the biggest lead of the game. St. Mary's is going to have to make some moves quickly, and the first one is a 3 by 8th grader Griffin Mays. The lead is back to 6. They will not go away. Lots of cross-court passes. Got to be careful with those. Back to Jarvis. Fawns in the corner. Terry over to Gentry for 3. And it's good.
3-point Gentry.
He's the 3rd Indian in double figures. I mentioned in the 3rd quarter, this Montgomery County team just shot 6% from 3 in the first half. That wasn't going to stick. Near great basket there by Sims. Really good defense there by Rowlett, who looks off a 3 of his own, looking to add to this 9-point lead. Trap. Foul on Mays. It's going to be his 4th. Officials conferring to make sure they got the right guy there. Spur getting a break. 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here. Like I said, Montgomery County shot 6% from 3 in the first half, and they have made 4 out of their last 5 to extend this lead back to 9. For Montgomery County as they lead St. Mary's 59-50. Just a couple minutes to go here in this first game of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. We will cover every game of this tournament here on WBON TV. Up next, Madison Central Eagles against the Lincoln County Patriots. Montgomery County basketball, 2 minutes to play, 9-point lead. A steal on the trap. Mays with another bucket. Leads back to 7. This St. Mary's team is not going to go away. Led by as many as 7 in the 3rd, now trailed by 7 in the 4th. Can they make up a difference? Gentry drives, puts it up to Fawns, who lays it in. Sims looks to drive, and he does. Pump fake's not there. Has to get rid of it, and he does. Back out to Mays. Mays looking to take it himself. Gets in the post, loses it. Gentry comes out with it, gets it up to Fawns. Knocked away by Sims. It's on the ground. Jarvis kicks it back out to Terry, and he's fouled by Hawes. That is going to be
foul on the Vikings under 13, Haas.
The 3rd foul on Hawes. We're not yet in the bonus, so they will have a side out here for the Indians. Gentry back to Jarvis. Foul called there on Hawes. It's going to be his fourth. From now on, they will be in the bonus as Spur checks back in for Hawes.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 32, Ashton Spur.
Great catch by Gentry on the high pass from Jarvis. Fouled there by Padden, and now he's going to go to the line for two.
Number 1, Jarvis.
Jarvis has not been perfect from the line tonight, far from it. So this could open a door, or he could slam it shut. First free throw is up and off back rim. And he misses both. Rebound by Puckett. Sims looks to push it, has Fawns on him. Over to Mays, looks off at three, kicks back out to Puckett. Goes up. Can't get it to go. Blocked there by Terry, looking to push it. Knocked away from him, saved back in bounds. Padden comes up with it. Mays looks to push it. They've got numbers. Great play by Jarvis to save it in bounds. Gentry up to Terry, no good, out of bounds. 9-point game, 26 seconds. Going to take a miracle here for the Vikings to get back in it. Doesn't mean they won't try. Sims is going to take a deep three, and it's good. Timeout called. We're going to take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on WBON TV.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Holland Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Holland Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Holland Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay. When Holland Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond, call 859-626-7695 for Holland Sons Auto Care.
Less than 30 seconds remaining in this ball game. Montgomery County leads St. Mary's by 6. 22 and a half ticks left. Montgomery County basketball. Really exciting back and forth game here. Luke Sims just made one from the volleyball line to cut into the 9-point lead. Now the Vikings looking to force a turnover. To get it back to Terry, up court to roll it, and he's going to be fouled by Sims. That's going to be Sims' fourth foul. Roll it was 0 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half. We'll see what he does here. Last trip down the floor, they put Jarvis on the line, and he missed both, and they responded with a three. Do they have time to do that 2 more times? Rowlett says it don't matter. I'm putting it in the bottom of the net, and he does. May is back in for Spur. The lead is 7. In and out. Sims with it. He takes a fadeaway three. In and out. Rebound by Gentry, and that's going to do it. 8 seconds left in the ball game. Got to get it across half court, and they get it up to roll it. And that's going to do it, folks. That is the end of the first game here as the Montgomery County Indians defeat the St. Mary's Vikings with a final score of 62-55 in a really exciting game, back and forth. Very different teams, clashing styles. Ultimately, they brought it home. I'm going to go with player of the game there with Andrew Terry. Still waiting for final stats. I'm assuming a double-double. He led Montgomery County with 19 points. Tice Jarvis had 18 of his own. Luke Sims led all scorers on the St. Mary's side with 24. Eighth grader Griffin Mays had 11. I'm going to go get these stats, and then we'll get ready for the second game of our quadruple header as the Lincoln County Patriots take on the Madison Southern Eagles. Be back after a 3-minute break here on WBON TV.
ABR Auto Recyclers in Richmond is buying your beat-up and broke-down cars. Have an old vehicle sitting around that you never got around to working on, or that old wreck in the backyard that you're sick of looking at? Call ABR Auto Recyclers at 859-369-5844. Not running? No problem. If you have an old vehicle, ABR Auto Recyclers wants to buy it. Get cash for your old car. ABR Auto Recyclers, 2294 Box Ankle Road in Richmond.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience. We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Code Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store. Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come. And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Welcome back to the post-game wrap-up of our first game of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. I'm Jamie Boggs on WBON TV. We just wrapped up Montgomery County and St. Mary's in a great opener for this holiday tournament. St. Mary's led for the first 2.5 quarters, led by as many as 7 before Montgomery County came back and took the lead for good in the 4th. Montgomery County led, like I said, by Andrew Terry with 19 points. He also had 10 rebounds for the double-double, 4 assists, a block, and a steal. And I said I wanted to give him player of the game. I can't let him have it by himself. Tice Jarvis of Montgomery County had 18 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, as well as 5 steals. Both of them really a two-headed monster there offensively for the Indians. Really dominated the glass, especially in the second half. As a team, they won the turnover margin 41-31. And as I noted earlier, 3-point shooting in the second half. Montgomery County was 27% for the game. Again, nearing their season average. Everything works back to the average. Hit 4 for 7 in the fourth quarter to pull away. Really impressive win by them. They will be back in action tomorrow at 6 p.m. in the semifinal game against the winner of our next game. The next game being Madison Southern Eagles and the Lincoln County Patriots. Going to tip off here in about 40 minutes. I'm going to give one more thank you to our sponsors as we're watching replays of that phenomenal opening game. I want to give a big thanks to City Commissioner Mike Brewer. Mike, once again reelected to be your city commissioner, wants to thank everyone who put their trust in him. Mike looks forward to working with other city officials in 2025 to help move our great city forward. City of Richmond, stay connected to your city by liking the City of Richmond Community Information Facebook page. You can also visit richmond.kentucky.us to learn more about ordinances, public info, and so much more. Davis and Powell Funeral Home. Nobody likes to talk about what happens to our loved ones when that time has come. At Davis and Powell Funeral Home, they'll work with you to plan ahead. You can take your time creating arrangements that best suit your needs and preferences. And all you have to do is fill out a form or meet with somebody from their staff to put your plan in place. You can make a plan at any point during your life and obviously change it at a later date if you need to. Last but not least, big thanks to Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Snow, wind, ice, and everything that comes with this time of year can permanently damage your roof. It pays to have someone on your side who won't take advantage of you and make sure you get exactly what you need and nothing else. Like Richmond Roof Works and Restoration, and reach out for a free consultation. These sponsors allowing us to bring each and every game of this Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic your way. Game 2 set to tip off right at 4 p.m. So we are going to end the social media feeds on YouTube and Facebook and then start a new one for those games in about 20 minutes. If you're watching on television, then we will be back at 4 with more basketball action. Big thanks to Aiden Mills producing, Jacob Beck on the cameras. I'm Jamie Boggs, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes for more basketball here on WBON TV.